My next layout is going to be done on both of these pages, and this is going for challenge number 4. Where do you live? And if you look around your town, you might be surprised at what you will find. The reason why I chose this page for ours is after doing some research about our town, I found out that the reason why this town was built was because of the Santa Fe Railroad. And who would have figured that that would have actually been on a map in the Smash Book? So here's Texas, here's Galveston, and up here is Dallas. We're actually a suburb of Dallas. We're about 30 minutes out of downtown Dallas. And there we are. So you would think from some of the things that I'm going to put in here that we are just a tiny nothing town, but it's actually grown quite a bit. And we're not far from downtown Dallas. So we're going to put that in here today. And what's really cool is there's this restaurant, this little cafe that we love to go to in downtown Wiley. And it's called the Ballard Street Cafe. And what they did, this is the storefront of what it looks like now. But they found pictures from way back when. And it gives a great history of the town of Wiley. So Wiley's beginnings, lists all the mayors, has the original railroad when it came through. So I got copies from my girls so that they're able to use the same exact information in their own books. Those are the current owners now and the store. But it also had something else that was pretty neat that I thought the kids would like, because how often do you get this kind of information? They show pictures and a brief synopsis of all the people who all the schools in the district are named after. All the elementary schools and intermediate schools, junior high schools, all the way up to the senior high schools. I think we have 10 elementary schools. So, yeah, that was pretty neat. So anyway, I saved those for them so they both have one of these and they'll be able to put those in their Smash Book. So I'll show you how I create it. Okay, so I finished challenge number 4 about where do we live. And so I'd shown you the little newspaper that all of these clippings came from. So I cut out that restaurant since that's one of our favorite restaurants in town, the original Ballard Street Cafe. It's on Main Street in our town. This I thought was neat. It lists all the mayors that have been in this town. And one thing that's neat is a lot of these mayors' names are also schools in the school district and schools that our kids have attended or will be attending. So it's kind of neat to see the history of the town and what years those people were serving in this town. Then there was this cute, this is from, actually the photo is from like the 1920s, I believe it was. But the town got its first post office June 10th, 1886. So I did that on my Dymo labeler. And then with my Amy Tangerine stamp, I have two of them. This one has the one that says documented. So this is the blue Amy Tangerine, and I use that for my smash. And then on this side, I have a little word here on the menu that says love, 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 because this is what I usually order. When I go there, I don't go there to eat healthy. And I love their fried chicken sandwich. It is so good. And then this is the original railroad and the first train that came through in Wiley, and that date was October 13th, 1886. And then the back of this postcard, which I found in another little store in downtown called Shoemaker and Hart, which that's why I kind of left a blank space here. I want to make sure to include them somehow because it's just a quaint little coffee shop here in town. It gives the history there, and then these are some of the schools that our kids have gone to, so I thought that was really neat so that they could have the history of that. And then this is, again, just the kids' breakfast, and they like anything on there, so that's why I didn't mark that. Then I cut out a tag with the Tim Holtz die, covered it with washi tape, and then just did some journaling on the back, and that fits nicely into this little pocket here. So that is our Where Do You Live page. So it's really fun I never knew our town had all this information about its history. You might really be surprised what you can find in town. Try to find your local, I guess what they call it is apothecary, or drugstore. If you have a main street in your town, they usually carry those type of postcards. If not, just go to Wikipedia online and see what you can find. And it's really fun little facts and history you can find about where you currently live. We move around so much that this was really important for me to do, because I don't know if we'll live in this house forever. We move a lot. So I'm a realtor. That should just tell you something. So I hope you enjoyed the page, and I hope you have fun really working on a page about where you live, and we can't wait to see it. Thanks for watching.